Evening, everybody. Welcome to Super Savers Monday, and I'm Debbie Moore. How's everybody been? Have you all had a lovely weekend? I can't believe it's the beginning of the week. Do you know when you do so much in the day that you feel like it's already been a few days? That's how I felt all day today. I'm really excited to be here. This is a fun show that I have on tonight. It's a Super Saver show, which means it's brought to you by Personal Impressions. So I know I've got Craft and Chat on, as well as Debbie Moore Designs, and somewhere over there is YouTube, and I'll have a look in a minute. So we're on 3 platforms, but just to make it clear, this show tonight is brought to you by Personal Impressions, and it's our Super Saver show, which means there's some fabulous end of lines on there, or we have the most amazing deal that you need to go for it. So we have actually, do you know what? We had 3 items that came into the warehouse on Thursday night really late, and I just couldn't resist putting them on today. They should have really waited till next week when we have it on the Craft and Chat show, but I've got them on today because the price is $4.99, so that's a super and saving when you think about it. But tonight's show, as I said, it is all to do with some discontinued items. We have got some items that once they've gone, they're not coming back, and some special prices. And I've got ranges that vary from Sweet Dixie brand right down to we've got some amazing Sharon Callis dyes, and we've even got some Paper House items from Paper House and the 3D stickers. So there's a bit of everything on tonight's show. So let's have a look who's joined us. So we have got Victoria, we have Jenny, we have Karen, Linda May, I've got Anne, I've got Maxine. Oh, Maxine's put evening everyone. One more day closer to Peterborough, can't wait. If you wonder what she's on about, is the fact that Crafting Live is starting this coming Friday, and we're actually there on Thursday for setup, but the show is live on Friday and Saturday. For those people that can make it, brilliant, come and say hi. I'm on stand B31, but for those people who can't make it, don't panic, because I have a special Facebook Live show for you. So keep an eye out on Friday and Saturday. And Bella will be there, and so would Mandy as well. She's demonstrating a whole range of Cadence products, as well as some Debbie Moore products as well. I have got, and Mandy's put, I can't wait either. I've got Amanda saying hi, Debbie Dave and the Crafting family. I've got Karen, I've got Anita saying lovely to be back. Well, I'm glad you're back as well, Anita. I've got Anne Bushell saying hi, and Angela. And I've got Marianne, and also Janet's joined us from North Carolina. I've got Iris. Oh, and Mary Lynn has joined us she's put happy Monday from Mississippi. Victoria says, been in pain all week due to having my COVID booster Friday and had to do a lot of walking, so that aggravated my arthritis, but feeling a little better today. Well, loads of kisses and hugs to you, Victoria, and anybody else that needs them. You've just, because I got a text to say I needed to go for a booster, so I might wait a few weeks if it's going to, just in case, because I don't have time to have any time off, but I will get it done. I've got over on the other side, I've also got Janet, I've got Carol, I've got Michelle, I've got Belinda, I've got Mary, I've got Beverly, I've also got Sharon, Andrea, I've got Valerie, Margaret, Barbara, I've got Sarah, and also Tony and Vanessa from Texas. Do you know what? I wasn't too sure if there was only going to be many people on tonight, because I forgot to send a reminder out. I've sent a reminder today, but I wanted to send one yesterday as well. So I've got Cynthia saying hi, saying looking forward to tonight's show, and I thank you for all the love coming through. I've got Pat and I've got Stephanie saying hi, and I have got Camilla says hi everybody, have missed the last few weeks, watched on catch up, will be in and out this evening as well, looking forward to being cheered up as it's my 3rd anniversary of my mama's death, so not a happy camper. Oh, Camilla, my heart goes for you, and hopefully I can make you smile a little bit today. There's so much going on tonight's show, and remember, if anybody has any questions, but the like and share. Now, the like and share is a little bit of an odd one tonight, because I thought, right, what can you all help me with? Are you ready for this? For the like and share, and after work tonight, I have actually got my meal already done. it's in a slow cooker. So I just thought, for fun, tell me what's the most unusual meal you've ever cooked. Whether it's something in a slow cooker, what have you cooked in a slow cooker, or it could be just something totally different that you've ever tried. And it could be baking, or it can be actually in the slow cooker or in the oven. So that's like and share, because I'm curious to see what people have done. So I'm going to pick someone to win a bundle of goodies from Personal Impressions. So all you need to do is like and share this page, and we'll get something. Well, we'll pick a winner at the end of the night. I can see more and more people have just joined us. Karen said, apparently the day after the COVID booster and flu jab combination, you may feel slightly rough. The consultant was consulted at the hospital who said this today. Karen, thank you for letting me know that. I've got Teresa saying hi. I've got Anna. I've got Leah, Claire, Max, Margaret. Well, so there's more people across the two, and I think I've got YouTube coming over very soon, and we'll have a look at that as well. Now, remember, if anybody has any questions or queries, let me know. We're going to go through in a bit about how the process is working. Do you know what? Today, I was driving into work, and it was dark, and I said to Dave, do you know what? Very, very soon, we're going to get up and it's going to be dark. We're going to go home and it's going to be dark. So we're not going to see daylight until we are actually off at the weekend. So I only noticed today how dark it's got. Oh, I've got Mia just joined us, and Janet said one pot meal. Is that everything all in? So tonight's pot, well, because we're working late, so we won't get home till about, I don't know, by the time we finish here, probably about 9:15, 9 o'clock, 9:15. So we have, well, when I say we, I've got the slow cooker on tonight, and I've got a tomato, chicken and chorizo dish that I'm making. And that's similar to all in. I have got, Mary's put, I'm decorative, not functional in the kitchen. I used to make radkill beans with meat from a deer I hit. Oh my goodness, Mary. Yes, decorative, not functional, that's for sure. And Karen says, most unusual thing I've made is Treville fish curry. I don't think I've ever done that. I've got Judy just joined us. How, Julie? Oh, Valerie said she's made chocolate rice pudding. I don't think I've actually ever done that. So let's have a look who's on YouTube. I've got Susie from Illinois in the USA saying it's been a cold week, and I've got Denise saying hello. Max says, hi, Debbie and Dave, join you on YouTube tonight, as in bed, lots of pain everywhere. Oh, bless you, Mags. Well, I hope you feel better very, very soon. And Michelle's put, when I was young, I tried cutting chips in water, came out as mashed potatoes. That's funny. I like that, Michelle. Anita says, I always make rice pudding in a slow cooker. It takes 2.5 hours to 3. We're so cheap to run, and they're lovely and creamy. Oh, I'll have to try that. And Anna said, I make fantastic chicken korma in a slow cooker. Oh my goodness, I've never thought about that. And I've got a message. Where are we? It's from Mandy. She's put, I made some gingerbread dust biscuits once, a bad gluten-free recipe. They're self-combusted. Yeah, not to try that, that's for sure. Iris says, my dog doesn't like it when it gets dark. Only daylight walks at the weekend. Call her my little vampire dog. Well, it is really dark out there. I mean, it's, what is it? It's nearly 7 even, here in the UK, and it's pitch black here in Sudbury. Right, okay, let's have a look to see who else have I got messages. Mary says, first time I boiled an egg, I thought I had to boil the egg till the water was gone. Wow. Yep. How long did that take? Probably about half an hour to an hour. Okay, Sarah has put, I've already liked to share, but I've made weird concoction called green slop, which is chicken in white sauce, frozen spinach balls, about 4 tinned carrots with pasta. It sounds horrible, but actually very nice. It sounds the most unusual thing I've ever done, or read out, that's for sure. I have got, Mia says, whatever's in the fridge, pasta with whatever veg is in the fridge. And Karen says, I made gluten-free bread in a bread machine, and it was so bad the birds would not even eat it. Do you know, I have a bread machine maker and we got it, oh my goodness, I don't know how many years ago, probably about, I'm going to say 10. Dave says potentially yes. And do you know what? We only use it at Christmas at the moment. I think we might have used it when we first got it regularly, but we buy those little packets and we make fresh bread during Christmas when I'm off. So it all comes out at Christmas, but I haven't tried gluten-free bread, but it's more one of those bread packs that have like poppy seeds in and sesame seeds. Kez says it's going to be cooler tomorrow. I'm going to put a crock pot of homemade vegetable soup in the morning. I still need to learn how to make soup. I had this conversation with everybody last year, and Dave bought me a soup maker for Christmas, and I'll own up that I don't think I've used it once. Have I used it once? Let me just think. I've used it once. Dave just confirmed when I got it, and I haven't since then. That is terrible of me. So I'm going a little bit red because I'm a bit embarrassed by that now that I think about it. And because Dave's listening to what I'm saying, he now knows that I haven't made soup. However, I plan to make soup next month. I can't say this month because there's only a week and a half left. Oh, talking of drinks and liquids, I've got a nice cup of tea. Cheers, everybody. Okay, so remember, if anybody has any questions, let me know. Sorry, got distracted because Chris said, I made beer batter scallops for the first time tonight. Busy eating them now. They sound divine, Chris. They certainly do. And Vanessa says, I make fried green beans at Thanksgiving. Oh. And I've got, Pat says, my hubby does all the cooking and he makes surprise bungalow pie and never tells me what he puts in it. That sounds good. Jill says, finally made it. Hello. Hi, Jill. Thank you for coming. And Betty says, chicken roast and roast potatoes. Yes, that is very yummy. Anita says, all you need to make soup is some veggies, some stock, boil it up, then whiz it with the stick blender. Easy. I'm definitely going to do it. Honestly, I will do it and I'll take a picture just to prove it and put it on, but it will be in November because obviously you all know, I've just mentioned earlier that I'm going to the Crafting Live this week. And this week will go very, very quick. So we have tonight's show is brought to you by Personal Impressions, which is our Super Saver show. And then I'm at Crafting Live. And so I'll be putting on a special live show, one on Friday, a little video, and then one on Saturday. So make sure you keep an eye out. And actually make sure you click over on the top. Is it the top right or the top left? You will see a bell. Okay, click on that and you'll be notified when there's some videos coming on. Right, okay, so what have I got going on? I've got Claire saying parsley pasty was the most unusual thing I've cooked. I was assured it was nice. And Teddy and cream, what have I missed? I think I've misread something there, Claire. Was the most unusual thing I've cooked. But it wasn't nice though, Claire. Let me know. I have never cooked a pasty, actually. Cara Jane says hello, and so does Nicola. Lynette says hi. I've got Barbara says, cheese and broccoli soup, really tasteful. That sounds good, that's for sure. Maxine says, I made a chili in a slow cooker, not hot enough, so went to shake a bit more chili in. Yes, the lid came up. The whole pot and it went in. Not a chance of eating that. Oh my goodness, Maxine. That sounds like something I would actually do. I've got, where am I? I've got Judy says pot roast with a twist. That sounds good. Okay, I've got more people joining us. Thank you, everybody. Remember, tonight's show is all about different brands. And as I said to you earlier, I have got some Ready brand on here. I've got some Sweet Dixie. I've got some stamps by Lindsay Mason. I've got Sharon Callis on tonight. I've also got Paper House. And something's happened with my mic. Let's move my hair out the way. Is that better? Do you know what? I had my hair cut. I had a little fringe put in and I had loads cut off the end. And obviously it's still affecting the mic. So please bear with me there. Okay. Where are we? I have got Mary saying hi. I've got Marion just joined us as well. Thank you for all these top tips of what I need to have a go at in the slow cooker and the most unusual food, that's for sure. Do you know what? The most unusual thing I have made in the slow cooker, let me just think. It's only been 4 dishes, that's for sure. But, oh, okay. When I first got the slow cooker, I didn't know how to cook a roast chicken in it. And it stuck to everywhere. Now I know you're supposed to put vegetables at the bottom and then a chicken on top and then water. But you know what? I didn't know. So I haven't actually cooked anything unusual yet, just a couple of dishes. I can see Jane saying hi. I've also got Jennifer saying she's early for a change. Nicholas says, hubby bought a slow cooker about 6 months ago. Didn't realise it took that long to cook something. I'm still waiting. That's a good one, okay. I thought I was bad with the actual... I was going to say with the soup maker, but I've made one thing in it, but I haven't done anything else. So let me just talk to you, as I said, about tonight's show, because I can see that there's some newbies on here. Welcome to our crafting community. When it comes to tonight's show, the first one that we have on is, I want to show you, we have one called Pretty Metallics. And I will be going through it in more detail, but I want to just explain how the show works. So how our system works, everybody, is if you see an item that you like, you'll have the codes that will come up on the left. Now, this one here is one of the new items that I said I had to put on tonight. So this here, as you can see, is Pretty Metallics. You have got in here 32 beautiful high quality 250 GSM metallics. Can you see? So you've got from silver and you've got copper, you've got gold in there. There's a silver, you can see the shine on it. And then you've also got some glitter card in there from silver. And these are all 250 GSM. Look at that pink. So you've got the glitter ones and you've got the extra shiny ones on there. And as you go through it, you'll find you've got a total of 36. Now, if you wanted this, we'll go in more detail when the show starts. You can see it says $4.99. And then all you need to do is put SS101 into your comment box. And then what will happen is the show is being processed tomorrow. So this is the new thing that's happening with personal impression shows, which means that tomorrow about 10 o'clock the show will be processed. So you've got a chance to watch it tonight and tomorrow morning. And then your codes will be allocated to your account. So if you've not had an account with us before, you need to make sure you private message me your email address, your postal address, and even your contact details, and we can set up an account for you. Now, once the account is set up, we'll then email you what you've ordered, and you'll receive it as a payment link. So you'll get an email tomorrow afternoon where you can click on it and you can see what you've ordered tonight, and you can pay by debit card, credit card, PayPal. You can even pay by Bax, and you can even ring the office and speak to Jenny, or we have another lady called Debbie, and she's Debbie with an E and I'm Debbie without an E, and the number to ring is 01787 375 241. Alternatively, I can't say that word then, you can PM us on Facebook at Craft and Chat TV or at Personal Impressions. And what will happen is we'll have a look at any comments that come through and then pass them through to the admin side of things. Right, while I've been chatting, I can see I've got some more people. I have got... sorry, Mandy's just said, hi Debbie and Dave, my slow cook is so slow I have not used it. See, it's brilliant to hear that I'm not the only one that doesn't use everything. I've got Violet saying hello. I've got Angela Hunt saying hi. Saying good evening, Debbie and Dave, and our crafty gang. My slow cook is never off from autumn to spring. My favourite dish is lamb. How do you pronounce that? Calefquito? I don't know how to pronounce that, Dave. Any joy? Cleftico. I've got Shadia just joined us as well. And Anne says, I never put anything in with my chicken, the slow cooker, and it doesn't stick, it melts in the mouth. I don't know what I did wrong then, Anne. Christmas, I don't think I have a slow cooker. If I have, I've never used it. Wow. Right, okay, over the other side, I have got, Marion says, chicken and sweet corn soup. Definitely, I love that. And Nicholas says he made soup in the soup maker and tomato one not bad, but he doesn't take criticism well. Well, you know what? I'm the only one that actually make soup at the moment, and I've only done it a few times. We will go back to the show in a second. I can see there's more people just joined us. I've got Jeanette saying hello from Paula. Jeanette with Paula as well from DM Delights. I've got Wendy saying hi. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I have also got messages. Marianne said shepherd's pie with vegetables, baked beans, and sliced potatoes on top. Have a slow cooker, but have never used it. You need to get it out. Do you know what? It's so brilliant. This morning, because I knew I was going to be late, I threw everything in and I timed it, and it literally took me 4 minutes. Okay, put everything all in, and then Dave's turned it on, and then we walked out the door and came to work. So when I get in tonight, all I need to do is dish it up, and I'll be eating literally within minutes after I've walked through the door. Violet says we have a slow cooker and we do sausage casserole. I haven't tried that one. It's great. I've got loads of people giving me ideas of what to do with a slow cooker. Okay, now I've got Harry and Tina saying hello over on YouTube as well, and I've got Jules saying hi everybody. So we are going to get started. I think if I've missed any messages, don't worry, we'll pick them up, okay? But remember, just ask away. Now tonight's show is all about, I'm going to demonstrate some of the items that we have, and I have some questions about, people have been asking about stamping, so I'm going to go through stamping a little bit more in detail. Where have I? I have got, Anna says, I have spent the weekend sorting my crafting space, and I've just realised how much Debbie Moore products I have. But it's the night drawer. But as the night draws in, I'll be using more. Well, do you know what? That is a good compliment. That means you like what you see. I've got Belinda says my slow cooker is only on and off, no timer. Had mine over 30 years. Wow. So if it's a slow cooker with no timer, that means you have to watch it? Oh, you just turn it on and just leave it. Okay, I just realised that. Okay, let's get started before I go off on anything. And Anne suggested there's some fantastic recipes on Pinterest for the slow cooker. Pinterest, I've said that right. Oh, do you know what? I need a drink of tea. Okay, so let's get started, everybody. I gave you a sneak look, but we'll go in more detail of these new paper pads. I know I say paper pads, but they're not. Card packs that have just come in. So as you can see there, we have got Pretty Metallics. Now the Pretty Metallics, it is a 6x6 pack, and it contains 32 beautiful high metallic craft sheets. There's 16 different patterns, and you get 2 of each. So if I go through them very quick, I can't very quickly because they're so thick, but you can see you've got the shiny metallics, you've got the matte in there, you've got the pearl, and it's all 250 GSM, as well as the glitters. So you're going to get 32 sheets. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look, absolutely beautiful. $4.99. You can't go wrong with this, okay? Now, this one, I think is the one that I've opened. Yes, so this is the one I've opened. So I wanted to show you how easy it is to die cut. So we have a tree coming up very soon. And then what I've got on there, I've already die cut this part. And what I want to do is I want to do some glitter using this part. We'll come to this in a second. There we go. Take it out. Now the beauty about it, everybody, is that you can just decide what you want to do. So I want some glitter card. So I'm going to have it with that, and that's going to be my tinsel. Pull it out. Look at that. 250 GSM, everybody. Oh yes, Mag, sorry, I've just noticed. It's 250 GSM. You can see that it says that. And it is fabulous. It will work through your die cut machine as well. Betty says, thank you for the demo in the slider card on Thursday. You're very welcome. And I've got Cara Jane, and says, I'm card making whilst I'm watching. There is, Colleen, in the pad, 32 sheets. Can you all see that? You're going to get 16 of each. They are great. I know that looks like orange, but it isn't. it's copper. Can you see that? I think it's the way they've taken it. So you're going to get 16 designs. So the idea is you're going to get metallics, you're going to get glitters, you're going to get different shades, as you can see, of glitters there. As I go through of the card, then you've got extra shiny, then you've got the pearlized matte, all 250 GSM. So what I did earlier is I die cut the tray. So just for quickness, I just want to show you how fabulous this die cuts. And you can layer up. And then we'll finish doing the demo later on. Let's move that to one side. So all I'm doing, and because it's a 6x6, it fits on here beautifully. So I'm just going to have that in the corner, like so, and die cut it. Put that through my die cutter machine. I'm just going to give this to Dave because my YouTube says there's a problem with the server. So I don't know what's going on with the YouTube, but hopefully you all still with me. Colin saying hello. Now, what I always do is I put it through twice. I need to, my plates, I mean, I use this so much, but as you can see, whoops, nearly dropped it off. Look beautifully. Die cut set. Whoops. And this is just thin glitter because this is to make a tinsel effect on my tree. So this will stick down here and I'll show you in more detail later. But it's just to show you how that's the glitter. So it looks like tinsel. So this is SS101, everybody. And this one is 36 sheets in total. Sorry, 32 even. I'm looking at the wrong one. Let's move this to one side. So that was the metallics, the pretty metallics. As you can see, it's SS101, $4.99, brilliant. And it'll become part of your staple. And talking of staple, you obviously now need pastels. So the next one that we have is our pastel sets. And yes, before anybody asks, we do have brights coming up as well. So this is SS102. This one has 12 sheets, so 12 different colors, 36 sheets. So as you can see, you have got on here 250 GSM. It's card, everybody. So you are getting all that color palette. How fabulous is that? All in. So from lilacs all the way to mauves, to the blue shades. This is all the pastels. Okay, to the mint. As you go through it, you've got the almost like very light, the yellow, the light pinks. You've got the peaches. So you're going to get a total of 36 sheets on this one. 250 GSM. So this is SS102, everybody. And it's only $4.99. Really brilliant one here. I've got Lorraine just joined us saying hello. Sorry late tonight. I've not too much. I'm not too sure what that means. I think maybe says you've not lost much or not lost some of the... I don't know. I'm trying to guess. Lorraine, tell me what you're trying to say because I missed part of it. Anna says, I had my daughter and the young girl staying with me over the weekend and we had some fun with the Halloween goodies I got recently. And yes, my daughter loved the gecko. Oh, brilliant. You got the gecko die. That is brilliant. So talking of dies, remember this is 250 GSM and it's been designed by the Sweet Dixie brand, which means the Sweet Dixie dies will work beautifully with it. So this is SS102, which is your pastels. So what do we now need? Brights. So you've got exactly the same principle. You have 36 sheets, everybody, 12 colors, and the 250 GSM, and look at the color palette. Blues, you've got the aqua, you've also got through the greens, the bright yellows, the orange, the reds. So you're getting 3 of each, the bright pinks, the fuchsias, right down to the lighter pink. So you are going to get 36 in total for $4.99. And if I put this next to it so you can see, this one is SS103, brand new, and it's literally come in and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to add it. So there are the 3 different types. And this will become part of your basics for mat and layering. They're great for die cutting, for using with the dies. So you've got SS101. Is that right? The first one? Yes. And that's SS101, 102, and then 103. And they're all from the brand of Sweet Dixie, which means that you can use them with the Sweet Dixie dies, and you'll also be using them with any other dies, to be honest, because it's 250 GSM. And with it being a 6x6, it's a fabulous size to go through your die cut machine. But not only that, you can mat and layer for all your cardstock. Leah says, a few years ago, when we had no money because my hubby's workplace was on strike, I came across this recipe for the Pauper's Pottage. Basically, use all the peelings of the potato, carrots, onions, in fact, any vegetables you cook for the meal. Make sure that they're all clean and free from blemishes. Boil them. Wow. And then I believe it's called a straw bag. You can all see it. Then I went to work, came home later, the most delicious thick soup at this point, and add a stock cube and salt and pepper. Wow. Do you know what? I've actually heard of that before, but I've never actually done it. So there you go, everybody. You can use everything. Talk about sustainable. Use everything. And then I've got Lorraine says, sorry, Debbie, I haven't missed too much. What have I meant? I knew it was something like that. Nothing. We've just been missing chat. That's okay, Lorraine. So this is the first item, second and third. So that's where we are with everything. And I can see people are ordering them. And I'm not surprised. They're great. Camilla, you put 2 times 2 of SS 102 and 103. Do you mean 2 of each of these 2? Or do you mean 1 of each? So just can you clarify if you need 2 of them and 2 of them, or just 2 books? Right, okay, so where am I? Oh, Kay says barbecue meatballs are good in a crock pot as well. Now, I love anything with the barbecue sauce. Sometimes Dave says I have more barbecue sauce than anything. He says I have the sauce more than the food. That sounds about right, everybody. Okay, Camilla, thanks for that, for confirming. So everybody, I'm going to move on to the next one that we have. Now remember, this is 250 GSM. Really good to have as a staple. And now these have become my basic kit as well. And you'll find that you'll be using them because they're a great palette across all 3, from metallics to pastels to even brights. Let's move them out the way. So because I had the basics on, what I thought I'd do is put red liner, because people have been asking me for red liner. So what I've got as the next item on today is SS 104. Now, you're actually going to get a total of, where are we? So you're going to get a total of 11 rolls on here. So what I've got on here is, if I get one of them, you have got your 9mm. If I can get through, let's get them out. So you've got your 9mm, everybody. I'm just going to leave one like that. And then you've actually got your, which one's that one? 3mm. You get 5 rolls up here. And these are great, everybody. Now, if anybody wants just the pack of 1, just let me know. But the offer that we have on today is for 11 rolls. So we have the 3mm, you get 5 in the 3mm, you got 3 in the 9mm, and then the last one is 6mm. So at the moment you're getting 11 for £10.48, but if anybody just wants a pack of 3mm, just let us know and we can send that on an invoice for you. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to use this. So as you can see, you're going to get 5 meters on the 3mm, and then you're going to get 5 meters in the 9mm, and on the 6 one, just to double check, make sure I give you the right information, you are going to get 5 meters as well. So you're going to get 15 meters, what did I just say, 11 rolls. So that's 55 meters of red liner tape. So red liner tape, everybody, if you didn't know, means that it's strong tape. And I can see people have already started to order it already. So strong tape is great for using it for your boxes, especially or packaging, especially at Christmas. However, this is also great tape for using it with your glitter. So let me show you what I mean. So you may want to do an edging. If I get a piece of paper, there we go. I am going to use, which am I going to use? I think I will use this one. Okay, so this is a 6mm, everybody. So you have a little clear tape to take off, and then that will give you access to the rest of the tape. Now I would use your pricking tool or use your 9-in-1 tool to lift it off. Can you see how easy it is to lift that up? There you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little bit off, and I want to show you how easy it is to use with glitter. So what I do is cut it off, cut it off there, so I've got the right amount. Now keep these, by the way, because it stops anything sticking to the outside. Keep it in the packaging if I was you, if you can. So what I'm doing is making sure, there we go, nothing's stuck to it. So I'm just going to put this along the edge, like so. I just realised I'm putting it on the spine and I wanted it the other way, never mind. Actually, yes, I'm going to do it that way. I'm allowed to change my mind. Line it up, put the tape along the edge like so. I do this quite often, especially at Christmas, just to give a little bit of interest and difference. I mean, you didn't need to have so much. You can leave that for something else. I'll probably put that back on the roll, but I just like to have a bit of edging for my hands. And then look, make sure you press down totally, then lift up. Use your pricking tool or your 9-in-1 tool. Now the tool that I'm using, we had that on last week, CC0372. If you don't remember seeing it, okay, this was the tool that I had on. And literally you've got for your stencil, sorry, not stencils, for your dies, you've got a brayer, you've also got an embossing tool in the different sizes. You have a pricking tool and a piercing tool, and you have also a little palette tool as well. So you're going to get all that. So the $14.99, it's only $10.99. So you need to use a tool. I find it easier just to lift up with that. And then what I'm doing is I've taken the top bit off. That's now all sticky. Just use some glitter. Mary says, I didn't save the dividers, and what a mess. All the rolls stuck together. Yes, make sure you keep the dividers. Okay, the dividers are very important. It stops them sticking together, but also it stops anything else sticking to it. So then you do a circular motion with your finger, like so, and then look at that. You've got really posh looking starting blanks to go with. Okay, very easy. Karen says, use some talc or flour to dab on the rolls and they won't stick together. Brilliant idea, Karen. There you go. So if anybody's thrown them out, thrown these bits out, you can dab some talc or flour around the edges and that will be fine. Sharon Allen says, I use a lot of red tape. It's super strong and great for making boxes. Totally agree. And Mag says, I got last time, great, our new alarms legal in Scotland. I used 2 new ones to keep stuck to ceiling. I've missed a conversation, Mags, because I'm not too sure what you're on about. Okay, but look at how easy that was to do, everybody. Okay, very easy to do. And that was using the 6. I wouldn't recommend, unless you want to use the 3mm, unless you're going round and edging. It's great for adding glitter. And I'm just going to move this out the way and then pop it back into my glitter. Victoria says, never tried that before. We'll have to give it a go. Thanks. You give me some wonderful ideas. Victoria, you really need to have a go. And, okay, if anybody has any double-side sheets, you can actually put, I did a demonstration with stencils once, and so you can have two colors. I'll have to do it with a stencil another time, but for now, for double-sided tape and red liner tape, I use it for construction. And I can see Karen's done the same. She says, love red liner tape, it's great for construction. And oh, Karen's also just reminded me, Gildan Flakes. Yes. Oh, I wish I'd done the Gildan Flakes, Karen. That's even better. Brilliant idea. That is great. I have used that so many times. And what you can do, everybody, is you can put them around the edges. Chris says, I have to try that. It was great use for glitter. Well, it is. And, you know, if you've got the red liner tape, I bet you most people have got glitter in different colours. And at Christmas, these are just fabulous. And it just ends up using your basic card blanks and create something different, and then you can actually decorate how you want. I tend to use this technique, and I tend to do gold strips, gold and silver, but my gold's my favorite. But Karen's right, Gildan Flakes look amazing. So just to recap with everybody for that item, so you are getting, let me get straight, so you are getting 3 rolls of 9mm, and that is this one here, so it's very thick, you can see that. And then you are getting 6mm. You're going to get 3 rolls of the 6mm, and that's what I've just used. And then last but not least, you are going to get 5 rolls of the 3mm. So just to show you all 3 together, and they come with these carrier cases. So you're going to get the 9, you're going to get the, where is it gone? You're going to get the 6, and you're going to get the 3. So there are the 3 different sizes, but you're going to get 11 in total. And those are great for construction, packaging at Christmas, definitely. And then when you're not using them, make sure you either, you throw these out, do what Karen suggested, using the talc, or you can use corn flour, flour or corn flour, both of them work actually. I have tried it with flour, to be fair, not talc. Okay, so where am I? So that one is the adhesive SS104. And if anybody wanted to have a look at that tool again, so that is CC0372. As you can see, it is our 9-in-1 craft tool that has just come back into stock. And if you look on that, you have got, I've been told that my hair, or it could be my top, is rubbing against my mic, everybody, so sorry about that. We have got our 9-in-1 tool, and as you can see, comes with instructions, but you are getting all those different tools on there, as well as a brayer, and also you are getting the brush for the cleaning out on the dies, and I'll be showing that later on. I can see a few of you had them, and as you can see, loads of people are agreeing about the Gildan Flakes. Brilliant. And Colin says, I stick a little talc on my red liner tape. Oh, that's a good idea. I suppose you can do that. You can get some nice smelling talc, and when you're sending the card might have a little bit of a fragrance as well if you use the red liner. Okay. Lorraine says, brilliant idea with the glitter. Great straight even line. We'll be trying that. Well, do you know what? The trick was to cut it bigger than, what have I done with it? Oh, there. The trick was, Lorraine, the reason why it's straight is because I didn't cut exactly right. So I managed to hold both lines and line it up. That's my top tip when you want to try and get a straight line. Okay, everybody, the next item that we have for tonight's show is our sticker set, and this is by Paper House. Are you ready? This is limited, I will say that, and they are adorable. You are getting so many for this fabulous price of £6.50. So you are getting 4 different packs, and let me just show you them. They are called 3D stickers, and they're literally, you've got foam pads on there, but not only that, let's get to open them if I can. There we go. They really are fabulous. Look at the detail that you're getting. So you've got gems on there, you have got glitter on there, they're 3D, they're really layered up. So you've got different sizes. This is one pack, this is the birds. And this says happy as a lark, free as a, obviously, bird. And then you can see you've got from little robins to houses to bird houses. So that's one set. It's all together, by the way. Then you have got Christmas. Now this is SS105, normally $19.39. However, it's a bargain price of $6.50. So these are great for adding to your Christmas cards, or it can be even your toppers, your tags on your packaging. So talking about cooking, so you've got some gingerbread man, and as you can see, it's all about sweet treats, cookies for Santa, yummy, and you know, really fun little stickers. And they are very 3D. Look at that you're going to get. And you've got the foam pads, so it's really a fabulous set. And then, of course, cute in here. If I open this up, I've got Pauline just joined, just says, good morning, evening Debbie, Dave and the Worldly Crafters. That's a good one, Pauline. A bit late, but we'll have to catch up what I've missed. No problem. You definitely need to catch up on the newbies that we have today. So then we have these dogs. They're cute, okay? Faithful friend, and there's different dogs. So we have, let's see if I can figure this out. So we've got Labradors. Then we have got, oh, is this called a beagle? It's like a game. So we have a Chihuahua. I don't know what that one is. Is it another type of Chihuahua? And this one, don't know. I think this looks like, who can tell me what that dog looks like? I'm not too sure. Or that one. Is that a pug? I think that is a pug. I'm not very good on my dogs. I do know that this is a beagle, and I do know these are Labradors because my mum used to have Labradors, and obviously I know that one's a Chihuahua. So these are quite fun. You've got some of that embossed. You've got, okay, you've got some fun sentiments. Love at first sight. That's funny. So they're all 3D effects, okay? So still going. I should have counted them all. I might do that. Somebody tell me what you think that dog is. Oh, Lorraine says it's a Pomeranian. And Sharon's got the West Highland Terrier is the little white one. Or a Labradoodle. Well, this could be a Labradoodle or whatever they are. And Mag said, oh, I've read that one, a Labradoodle. So, and Karen says a Westie and a West Highland Terrier, mate. I think that is a Westie. I'm not too sure, but you know what? They're fun and they're adorable and cute. And the last one is for the guys, okay? Oh, Karen says the Highland Terrier or Westie. Well, it's out. The verdict is out. So we have got loads of little moustaches. Okay, so you have got, I don't know if you can see it. These are like bubbled effect. So you can see they're very 3D. Okay, and these are all to do with the moustache. Really fun. You've got some that are embossed, some of that are 3D. And then, look at that, 4 layers. That is really 3D. Top sticker is a French Bulldog. Oh, this one is a French Bulldog. Oh, and thanks for that. I would never have guessed that is a French Bulldog. And Linda Mayer said exactly the same thing. And Carol says a Westie looks like mine. Oh, you've got a white Westie, so that looks like a Westie. So anyway, they are cute and adorable. And somebody's going to ask me how many there is. So let me check. So Dave's good at maths. Are you ready, Dave? We've got 11 on that side pieces. We've got 14 pieces on that one. We've also got 13. And this one, let me just check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 on that one. So we've got 13, 13, 14, and 11. So that's 51 stickers. Not bad for £6.50, everybody. So that is a really fun collection. Great for all ages and great for accents for card making, scrapbooking, memory books, and even doing tags from Christmas to general. So thank you. Everybody's added them up. That is brilliant. Thank you, everybody. That is so much fun. So if anybody wants one, SS105 for the 3D sticker set for 51 stickers. Instead of £19.39, it is £6.50, everybody. Okay, so I am just going to put them on top of each other and I'll put them away later on. So that one is the actual sticker set. Move that over to one side. So the next one that we have on tonight's show, it is some vintage cardstock, everybody. So I just thought this was a really good kit because you're going to get 30 sheets. This is also 250 GSM, which is £92 in the UK. You've got some ideas with that of what you can do. Great for the guys. But I do love all the different effects of the wood grain. Normally £22.99 because it's ready make, which means good quality. But just to show you the sheets, they're printed on, the way to describe it, it's a linen texture. And it does say it has a linen structure to it. And so I'm going to go through them. So look at that. You are getting 30 different sheets. So you've got the wall. There's so many. They're lovely. So if anybody wants one of these, it's SS106. You've got the bamboo effects. So you can see it's all a vintage feel. And I don't know if you can pick it up. It's got the grain effect, the linen effect on there. I can see it just there. So this is £12.98. And as you can see, you've got them from a different colour palette, from the wood grain, the coins with there. You've got some coins and some music paper as well as the wood grain. I'm going to go through them very quickly so you can all see the different types that we have. I do like the leather effect. You've got the light one and the dark one. And they're great for card making as well as scrapbooking. You've got textures effect there. You've got, I like that one, the wall. They're all fun. So as well as these lovely prints that you're going to get, you're also going to get some card stock in there. So as you can see, this is this colour. However, on that side is that. So you can see that the backs of them can also be used if you wanted to, but I would recommend that you keep them for this. So as you can see, oh, Pauline's put, these will go great with both your dies and the Tim Holtz backgrounds. Yes, definitely. Brilliant buy, everybody. SS106. Mandy's going, everybody. She says she's off to have dinner. Well, enjoy your dinner and we'll see you very soon, Mandy. Let me make sure I got these the right way around. There we go. So then you've got almost like a white wash of the wood grain. You've also got this one here. Keep on going, everybody. Remember, there's 30 different sheets. It's really quite a handy pack to have. And it is limited. Once it's gone, everybody. I can see people are ordering it. So you've got different types of wood grain. And you've also got, this is quite unusual, so you've got the almost like lifted up there and darker areas around there. So this is SS106. You've got music as well as the wood grains. Oh, that's nice. That reminds me of a ship, a side of an old ship just there. And yes, this will work beautifully with Tim Holtz, as well as using it with your vintage, your ideas for cards for men, and also you're creating, if you want to create any scrapbooks as well, it's a great foundation because, don't know if you can hear it, it is 250 GSM. So I'm just checking if there's, I've lost the, Dave's sorting out YouTube, everybody, so if I missed any messages, I'll get to those in a second. Still going. Okay, there's 30 different types, as you can see on there. And this is SS106, normally $22.99, and you have got it for only $12.98 while stocks last. And once it's gone, it's gone. So you got from the brick effects there and the different color palettes right down to the marbling with that beautiful swirl, even the weave that you've got on there. And last but not least, you have another vintage wood grain with a different two tones on there. So that, everybody, just turn it over, is 30 different types that we have on there. And as you can see, you also, it comes in this, so you're showing you some ideas that you can do from using decorating for frames, decorating boxes, creating your own bags with it. So it comes in this little handy idea for creating different effects with the wood grain there. So what we've got on here, it is SS106, 30 sheets of vintage cardstock, 250 GSM, normally $22.99. It is $12.98. So, yes, you can have 2 sets, Pauline, no problem. I've got Deborah saying hello over on YouTube, and also Kathy. Kathy's saying, what would the US price be? She's saying hello from Texas. Depending on the items, Kathy, it would be whatever the conversion rate would be. But we can actually send you an ID of the item. You tell me which item that you're interested in, and then you can decide whether you want to order it. I've also got Jane just joined us over on YouTube as well. Remember, any questions, please just ask and I'll try and read them through. I've got Julie just saying hello, Debbie and Deb. Hope I've not missed much. What is the like and share for tonight? Well, Julie, the like and share for tonight was an unusual one. We're talking about meals in slow cookers, and so I decided to ask what was the most unusual meal you've made, either in a slow cooker or just in general. And that is the like and share for tonight. So the next item that we have, everybody, is another kit by Ready. And this one is quite a fun one because you have cards ready to create from, as you can see, all these different designs. So it's like hobbies as well as sports and games on there, so you can see all that. So let me open this up. So this is SS107, and this is our Ready card kit, and it's SS107. And it's normally $39.99 because everything's included in here, and I'm dropping it all out. Let me just open it that way. So you actually have everything already done. So you have your base cards, and then you actually have all these are decoupage, all die cut, everybody. You've even got your foam pads in there. You've got your envelopes. So you've got your envelopes, your foam pads. You've also got some peel-offs in there. You've got your different base cards, so just to show you your base cards that you have pre-scored, so you can see the scene already set, and then you're just going to build it up. So these are from games to hobbies, really vintage feel. Look at that one for the fishing. That's really cool, that one. Well, they're all really cool actually. So you've also got from gardening and also from the gym to cinema. So you can see you've got all those options with there. So they're already pre-scored and already got there. So then you have, if I turn it over, so you can see all the different types. So you are going to get, as you can see, you are going to get 16. You've got the 8 different types, but to be fair, you can actually make it stretch longer because you will have these sheets on here. So these are telling you that you have got in there, you got the cooking and pasta, you got the coffee and chocolate, you got the fashion and handicrafts, you got the baking and brunch, you got the wellness and traveling, sports and games. Oh, wait a minute. I've read them all wrong. I do apologize. This one here, you haven't got those. Let me just reread this. Sorry, everybody, for the confusion. This one is your hobbies. As you can see, this one here is the sports and games. So sorry about the confusion on that. So you are getting all these sheets die cut. So if I just show you, they're all die cut right down to what's the smallest die cut on this page. Some mushrooms. Look at that. All you need to do is pop them up to create that. You have the front, so you've got the cinema. You have the games. Oh, look at that. Even some chips there. Already done, and all these coins are all die cut, so everything's on there right down to bingo. Oh, I like that one. So remember, this is SS107. Once it's gone, it's gone. Look at all the sports right down to the smallest. Look at that. So you have got some tennis balls already die cut. You've got on there from pool, also from football, for the gym. Look, all the different sports you've got on here. You've got tennis rackets. You've even got some cooking on there. You've got some camping right down to your little flask on there. So there are the different ones that you're going to get. So you're going to get 4 sheets of die cuts, and then you're actually going to get your 16 blanks. You're going to get your layout so you can actually see how to do them, but you can add to it. You know, it's really great and very clear. Yes, Janice, no problem adding this to your order. Remember, it's first come, first serve. When it's gone, it is gone. It is $12.98, everybody. You're going to get your die cut sheets. You're going to get your card bases that are pre-printed, and they're actually, can you see that? Already scored. So you just need to fold it over and create your scene. And then you're also going to get your peel-offs, some foam pads, and your envelopes. Normally $39.99 and it's only $12.98. So yes, if anybody wants them, pop it into your basket and that will be allocated to your order. So the next thing I'm going to show you, it is our fabulous stamps that we've got. So, and then I'm going to do a couple of demonstrations. So I'm going to go through the product, everybody. So the next item that we have is some stamp sets. Now we have a wedding, oh, not that one, get the right one. Look at the price. Now these ones, once they've gone, they have gone. I've got Betsy saying, hi Debbie and all, and to all those blessed to watch you. Oh, bless you. I will need to play catch up. Hello, sweet Dave. Love and blessings to all from Betsy in North Carolina. Oh, should I call Dave Sweet Dave from now on? That's lovely. Talking of sweet, these are Adorable and Sweet by Sweet Dixie. So these dies, it's not sweet dies, these are stamps. These are the wedding sets. Now what you've got on here is you've got 2 stamp sheets, normally £10.8, and you're getting them for £5.10. So it's almost like you're going to get one free. But these are great. So if you're looking for some for the wedding, you have got the dove, you've got the horseshoe, you've got the little married couple, you've got the glass motifs, you've got the bells, you've got the rings, and you've got the cake. So that's one of them. But then you have the wording. So you've got ones that say evening invitation, you've got wedding, you've got order of service, wedding invitation, wedding wishes, order of service. You've got some more rings and says a little sentiment that says, and now your wedding day is here, together you will stand and pledge your love, so sweet, so dear, forever hand in hand. So you've got a little sentiment there that you can put on the front. So realistically, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 stamps, everybody, for that amazing price of £5.10. Honestly, that is just amazing. Julie says, Facebook just kicked me off whilst I was on an update. Wow, I don't know why that's happened, Julie, so I'm really sorry. Hopefully it's not happened to anybody else. I'm still going at the moment. I've got people over on YouTube as well. And Susan says, hi Debbie and Dave, sorry I'm late. She says, Debbie, I'm looking for something like that on Christmas scenes as I'm doing class for the guild members. Would like to make a card. Okay, Susan, we'll have a look into that. And Kathy has said, I love vintage. I bought some stuff from the C&C a few years ago. I think the quality, the products from the UK is so much better than you can get in the US. Oh, Kathy, thank you for that. But yes, ready really brilliantly. And I'll have a look. We'll have a look, Susan, to see if we've got anything like that for Christmas. I'm sure we might have a few kits left, but I'll have a look for you. So going back to the stamps, everybody, this is SS108. So this is the wedding set. Now I've got 3 different sets, and then we're going to do some stamping demos, and then I've got some more dies to show you. The next set is the Christmas one. Yes, again, I've done it as a set of 2. And what I've done is, I love this background. So this is a background set, and then I've got these borders. So you are getting both sets. As you can see, this is one full set. So this is a background stamp, really good size. But essentially, you could also cut those out and use them in your card making or scrapbooking and use them as tabs as well. But for a background, that will emboss beautifully. Not only do you get that, you get this one, and this one is great. So I've just shown you how to do, well, earlier borders with your red liner tape and some glitter, but this would look amazing around the edge of a card. So you have got this one here with the holly and the poinsettias on there. If I turn this round, and then you've got one with a little bow in the middle. Yes, Karen, they are lovely, aren't they? If you think these are lovely, wait till you see the next one. So the next one that we have is birds and owls. That's what I've done. And these are limited. So all these stamps, first come, first serve, everybody. And it's going to be on limited. So this one, I couldn't resist. So not only do you have this one here for every day, and it says it's your special day. A little birdie told me, have a wonderful day. So you got these cute little birds across there, and you've got the owl on there. But then I think this is so fun, this one. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. So you got this bird wearing a hat on a branch. You've got some bunting there. You've got some snow, some holly, and also a bow. It's really a fun little collection. So you're going to get both for £5.10. Hi, Pearl. Sorry that you're late. You're unfortunately going to have to watch on catch up. And Cara Jane, you put AA 110. I think you meant to put SS. That is fine. So this one is the 2 bird set. And as you can see, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stamps. Now, the one thing I would say about this one here, the snippability is quite good because you can essentially use this as one stamp, but then also you can stamp it and just cut the bird off and have the bird separate. Okay, so you have that option on there, and then you can create your own little scene with the branches and do a lovely backdrop. And so we're going to do some stamping techniques because I've had some questions people have been requesting. I haven't got any stamping platforms in stock yet. We are hopefully getting some probably at the beginning of the new year. So I'm going to use an acrylic block. I'm going to stamp this. So what you need to make sure is your block fits the stamp. Now the other thing, just to let you know, everybody, is I'm going to use, which one I've got? So I want to stamp, actually I love this one in here, so I am going to use a large stamp. If you have anything that's plastic, you can essentially use that, and I'll explain in a second what I mean by that. So watch, there's my stamps. You don't necessarily have to use an acrylic block so big even, but what you do need to do is you need to actually make sure that it fits on. So this smaller one here, okay, won't necessarily fit the bird on, but it will do this bunting, I think. So if I wanted the bunting, I could have it. Oh no, it won't fit the whole thing. So let me get something that fits. I want to show you how you can actually use anything plastic. So there's a lid, but I'm going to stamp with different things just to show you. So let's do the sentiment. So we have got, I'm going to use the big one. So I just want to show you different ways of stamping. So I'm using a stamping mat. Okay. If you haven't got a stamping mat, you can use a foam, or you can use also, what can else you use? You can also use a mouse mat as well. Okay, or if you've got a platform, a stamping platform, you can use that. And I'm just using some Versacolors, but what I wanted to do is show you is this stamp, this acrylic block is really quite big. If you want to use that, which is no problem, make sure you put something on the other side. So I'm actually just using one of the other stamps as a balancing. And the reason why I do that, if I show you this, if I stamp, can you see it's doing this? So that's how it rocks. But if you have a stamp on the opposite side, when you stamp, it won't rock. So you have that option. Now, if you want an acrylic block, this set is in stock. This is a set of 3 different size acrylic blocks by Viva. We've had them on in the past, and if anybody wants to know about it, we can look it up for you. But if you haven't got an acrylic block, okay, don't forget to have a go. These stamps are really small, so as long as it's plastic, you can use it. And I want to show you how you can actually, I'm going to use the lid of this to actually stamp. So we're going to use different ways of stamping, and I don't know what I've done with the card. I had some card a minute ago, and I put it down. Ah, there it is. Now, with regard to the card, now this is the card that Personal Impressions stock, and it's their white card, and it's 200 GSM, and it's smooth, so it's great for stamping. But essentially, you can use any type of card. You just need to practice with it, depending on if you have one that has fibers on. It does take. Sometimes the fibers don't always take the ink. Just notice a message from Chris that says, I lost the internet from the glitter on the red tape. but till now. So I'll have to watch and catch up in the middle. Oh, that's really weird, Chris. Sorry about that. I'm not too sure what that happened. Okay, so start off with this little cute feather. I'm using VersaFine Clair, and we do stock them. They're in different colours. I'm just using the black, and it's VersaFine, so it gives you nice detail. So I've just stamped on that. So I've just put the ink on, and essentially all I'm doing is pressing down. So I want to put that little fella there. So you can just press down, but you don't have to press too much. And look how sharp and clear that has come out. Okay, so there's that one. And then the next one that I have, everybody, so that is that cute little stamp. Let's move him to one side. Is I want to do the lid. So all I'm doing is just to show you that you can, as long as it's plastic. Oh, I should have realized that was going to happen. Well, be careful. Don't do what I've done. It's just to prove a point that you can actually use anything that's plastic as a lid. So let's put this along there. So you can see I've still stamped it. It's just to prove the point. However, having an acrylic block, it is essentially the best way. So if I get, I want this stamp here. And then I'm actually going to put this on here. Now these Avivas come with lines, so I just want to make sure it's lined straight. Or you can use the lines on your mat, which is a good idea. Or if you have a stamping mat, you can use that. And then I want to have the holly in the corner. There we go. So I'm just going to make my own design up. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to simply put the ink on top. I always put the ink on top. Everybody does it different. There isn't a wrong way, there's your way. I find it easier, and then you're not pressing. I'm gently just tapping. And then what happens is by having a stamping mat, or if you have some foam underneath, I'm going to press down like so, and then lift off. And then you can even add more. So you have a nice crisp finish with the stamps. You can colour them in, you can emboss them depending what you use. Sarah says, what do you use to clean your stamps? Well, actually, I was going to ask Dave if he can pass me the baby wipes. I use baby wipes, but I don't know what I've done with them. Hopefully Dave can find them for me. Yep, he can. So I tend to just use standard baby wipes. You can use stamp cleaner. However, if you have a StazOn ink, everybody, you do need to use... Now, StazOn is exactly what it says. It stays on. I think these baby wipes have dried. I tend to use baby wipes, but this one has dried because the packet has been left open. But all you need to do is make sure you just wipe them and put them back on. Or if you're using StazOn ink, the idea of StazOn ink is essentially it stays on the product that you're going to put on, because you can get fabric as well. But to clean that off your stamps, you need to use use your StazOn ink cleaner. So I'll clean those properly later on when I find my other set of baby wipes. So everybody, hopefully that makes sense with regard to stamping. Oh, Victoria says, I also use baby wipes, so much easier and cleaner. It would help if the top hadn't come off and they've gone a bit dry, so I need to get that sorted out. So, but essentially everybody, stamping, you know, at those prices, to get those, so just to recap, that set of stamps, you are going to get 2 sets. You're going to get the little, it's called Merry Little Robin. So you're going to get that one. And you're also going to get that one as well. So you are getting both of those for £5.10. And it is limited. Once they're gone, they've gone. So you're going to get It's Your Special Day, the cute little birdies on there. A little birdie told me, have a wonderful day. You've got a little, I think it's an owl. I'm going to say it is on there. And then you've also got on there this lovely little cute set that says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. A bow, it has that one on there. The holly, the bunting, the snow, and have yourself a merry Christmas. So you're going to get all that for that 2 sets. I can see, oh, Betty says, late again, hello everybody. Only on for a short while as I have not a very well husband and he needs me 24/7. So I'll have to catch up when he's asleep, hopefully. Oh, bless you, Betty. Well, sending you love and kisses. Mwah. And I hope everything goes well and you can have some time for yourself, either crafting or even just watching catch up. But thank you very much for joining us. So we're going to go over to the last 2 items, and I mentioned them earlier at the beginning of the show. And the first one that we have is Christmas Tree by Sharon Callis. Everybody, look at the price. Normally $9.98. And it's only $5.99. So this is quite a fun Christmas tree. So these are great to create your own tags. Can you imagine creating your own tags? Now, I was showing you how easy it was to die cut. So we were using was it the first item? Yes, the first item that we have on today's show, at the beginning of the show. It is our brand new Sweet Dixie card pack. You have in there 32 metallics. I can't even flick it because it's so thick. So let me just go through it. So you've got the gold, you've got the silver, you've got the copper sheets. You've also got the bright copper. You've got the glitter card in different colors as well. I think it's adorable. All 250 GSM, right down from the copper. Then you've got the extra bright gold mirror card. You've got the bright silver as well as the copper, and you've got the rose gold as well, and then you've got the pearlized. 32. So you are going to get in this 16 patterns, 2 of each, the metallics, $4.99, and that is what I was using earlier. So with this fabulous die set, okay, and it is limited. Once it's gone, it is gone, everybody. I die cut this earlier, and with the tree, and I used the plain mirror, and obviously this bit I'll keep because you can actually use it for different things, and it's just to show you how fabulous. So Sharon Callis dies are actually made by the same people as Sweet Dixie. So as you can see on here, that I have die cutted the glitter card, as you can see, using the other part of the die, because you get both of them in there. And then you've also got the baubles, the tree, and you've got on there the base of the tree. And you can create not only these fabulous finishes, toppers for your cards, so that is creating your tinsel, so that will stick onto there. I would turn this into gift tags, and that's what I think is brilliant. So you just punch a hole in there, whether you use the tool. So if you got one of these tools earlier, you've got a piercing. So all you need to do is use a stamping mat or use a mouse mat, or the other thing that you can use is you can use a couple of foam pads. And what I mean by that is just put one on top of each other and then simply punch a hole. So this will then become my tag. This is a piercer. So it pierces a hole. And that's brilliant. So the tool, if you didn't see it earlier, that is our new 9-in-1 back in stock craft tool. That is the piercer. It has a pricking tool. It has all the embossing. It has a brayer there. It has also, this is to clean the dies. So this brush is to take all the elements out of your dies. And that is CC0372. Normally $14.99, but we have an introductory offer of $10.99, and you've seen it. It's been a while since it's been back in stock, and it's my new favorite tool now because I use it for everything. But this, going back to this is my top pick for today, because I don't know about you, but at Christmas I love to make my tags for all my gifts. So this is a good way of doing it. But also the Christmas tree is great. So you can actually paper pierce it with all the elements on here. You can change the color, and that's what it creates. $5.99, everybody. You cannot go wrong for that price. So if you want one of those, SS111, pop it into your basket and it'll be allocated to you. Now remember, this show is actually going to be processed tomorrow. So if anybody has any questions, let us know. I can see, well, I'm just having a look at all the different messages that I have. Okay. Oh, Victoria also uses baby wipes. I might have read that out already, but everybody's gone crazy for this top pick. Where are we? Polly says, I agree with Kathy. The quality of your papers and designs are the best. That's why I don't mind paying for the shipping. Oh, bless you, Pauline. Thank you for that. Got technical issues. And I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Apparently everybody's saying that the screen has gone dead. So I'm going to have to just put a message out. So YouTube gone?
Oh, it might be back.
Oh, am I back? Oh, somebody's put back. I'm back. Right, everybody, please tell me that you can see me. I don't know what's going on. You are back. Hear you only, Jane says. You are back, Sharon says. Put the front camera on. Okay. Wow, everybody, I don't know what happened there. I was like, everything went black over here. And Dave was saying, everybody was saying, I'm here. Oh, Anita says, no, I'm not back. And Lorraine says, I'm back. Right, okay. I'm obviously back. So I'm just going to continue before anything else happens. A good thing, it was coming to the end of the show. What you'd missed me showing you was the bright pack again. And I was trying to explain, if you're going for that Christmas tree and you want some red baubles in this pack, you have got the red card as well. $4.99. That's SS103. Janice says, sound came back, then a bit later the picture too. Karen says, you have gone on YouTube too. I should be back on YouTube as well. I'm just going to keep on going because we're coming to the end of the show. Oh my goodness, what a carry on. Sarah says, hi Debbie Moore, we've lost your connection. Have gone, I can hear you, but can't see you. Back now though. I was about to say I can see you, but I can't really see you. I can see the screens. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm so glad that happened at the back end of the show, everybody. So remember, SS103, if you missed the start, except for that 3 minute where the screen went black and I kept going, are you there? I'm back again. I'm going to continue to... I've been told it keeps dropping. The last item that we're going to put up, just in case you can continue, is SS, which one is it? 112. It is our wreath, and that is on special as well. So we have it on at $5.99, everybody. So if you want one of those, that is SS112, and you can see on the screen that it's all about the wreath. There you go. And instead of $9.98, it's $5.99. Camilla says, thank you for cheering me up. Well, I'm so glad. Lynette says, Facebook is good. Julie says, you're talking like you have been put on fast forward. Wow, that must be interesting. Okay, everybody. So just in case... Did you all hear that? Dave said that's how I normally talk. How cheeky is he, honestly? Pauline says, you're back on YouTube. I'm watching it on my phone, lol. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Honestly, 1 minute it works, 1 minute it doesn't. So as you can see, this one here is the last one for tonight's show, SS112. And I'm just going to close off the show with this item. You can watch it back. Yes, great, Angela. I'm glad that you have ordered it. That means you've seen it. Well, I've been the last item. Oh, Dave, Karen says you're cheeky, Dave. And so does Julie. So I can see that people are ordering this. So I'm just going to finish off with this item. So it's SS112. And just to recap a couple of things before we go. And we're going to pick a like and share. So first of all, thank you for joining me, even though it was a little bit of technical problems. Don't forget that I am actually going to do a crafting live show in Peterborough on Friday and Saturday, and because of that, this show was done specifically tonight, and this is our Super Saver Mondays, and it's through Personal Impressions. Keep an eye out on Facebook over on Debbie Moore Designs, and you can see our, I was going to say cheeky show, but it's going to be a fun show There's going to be a little one on Friday, and there's going to be a little one on Saturday, and there'll be a special make and take download that you can enjoy as well. So keep an eye on that. So for tonight, I'm not going to touch the screams. We've already picked the winner, and it's Janet Austin. Congratulations, Janet. Can you please make sure you private message me your postal address, and we'll send you out a bundle of goodies. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Amanda says, had to turn up the volume up to hear you. There is a helicopter hovering very loud. I thought you were going to say there's a helicopter sound coming through. I can see loads of people watching. Anna says, can't believe how quick time goes when you're on. Oh, Anna, thank you for that. That means I keep you preoccupied, even if Facebook has issues. Thank you for all your lovely comments. And don't forget to try and join me at the back end of the week. I'll keep an eye on Facebook because we have some more fun. I am back here with Super Savers next. Let me just try and work out what day it is next week. It is actually next Monday as well. And we have on 24th, we have Super Savers on Monday, and we're going to have some fun show on there. So one last thing to remember with regard to this show tonight, it will be processed tomorrow. So you will actually receive an email with what you've ordered. Now, if you have any questions or queries on it, please simply just respond to, as in reply back to it, or you can contact us on 01787 375 241, or you can private message us on Craft and Chat TV or at Personal Impressions, and Jenny will pick it up, no problem. So once you've received the email, you can pay by debit card, credit card, PayPal. You can pay by BACS, or you can even contact us on that telephone number. As soon as it's been processed, your order will be shipped out. And I think that is everything. Violet says, hope to see you on Friday as going to the show, and take care. Yes, everybody take care. Have a fabulous week. Stay safe. Mwah. Loads of hugs and kisses to everybody that needs them. And thank you for joining me tonight. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye-bye for now.